So another ledge walker, 3 ledge walkers in a row. All right, well, we're going to do one more game, one more match with Pauper Hexproof. That'll be 3 of each. So we're 2-0 with Pauper. We were 2-0 with Modern. We ended up 2-1 with Modern. Let's see if we can go 3-0 with Pauper. I am much more familiar with the Pauper metagame than the Modern metagame. Alright, it's a rematch. That's fine. It is an interesting matchup. Hello again. Alright, he's got a different deck. So Police HQ, I don't know if you're still there, but if you are interested in specific streamers contributing to the channel, let me know. I know everyone wants to watch Dan, really. Which is okay. I'm not going to take that personally. But any of our other YouTube folks who you think should be streaming, just let me know. Yeah. We don't need this Sprawl yet, so we're going to go for the turn 1 Bogle. Turn 2's Rancor and Sprawl. Probably. I've played this matchup a few times before, and it's gone both ways. I feel like Hexproof is favored against Affinity, which is pretty sweet because I don't feel like many decks are favored against Affinity. Alright. But we still lose to an 8-hog. And a lot of it's about getting the right life gain. So. Wellspring, he's playing the perilous research version of Affinity with Iker Wellspring. Which is good. It's a little less aggressive, which works for us. Okay, if we're going to play Gnarlid, he needs to at least be a 5/5. Which he will be. No, he won't be. Okay, so we can't play Gnarlid yet. We have to play Ancestral Mask. Because Gnarlid as a 4/4 just eats removal. Yeah. Alright. Okay. He'll come in as a 5/5 next turn. Ornithopter. We don't play Ornithopter in Pauper. This kid's crazy. Don't get me wrong, I love an Ornithopter, but it's not good in Affinity. That guy's good. Those guys are good. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh yeah, 4/4s for days. 10 life. All right. We can't risk losing both of these because then we can't play our Gnarlid. Okay, so we play our Gnarlid, who's a 5/5. Do we give him trample? Do we give the Bogle more trample? 5/5's good. He doesn't need trample because nothing can ever block it. We'll throw it on there anyway. He can be large. Let's see. He has red mana up. Now if we lose both of these, he goes down to 4 and we get blasted. Okay, so we can't afford to do that, even if we could recast the Rancor. Yeah. Lots of spells get him to 10 power next turn, which means we win. So we do not attack right now. Hopefully draw something to give us the win next turn. Otherwise we're still doing 8 damage and we have a really good blocker with our Bogle. Yeah, double trample, not that great. But then Aura Gnarlid having trample is totally pointless because nothing can ever block him. So, but Aura Gnarlid having more power is helpful because it gets us that much closer to 10. So that's why I played it over here instead of over there. Even though he'll never be blocked, it puts us closer to lethal. All right, so I played his land, which was a Great Furnace. Plays a Carapace Forger. He's keeping red open because he really wants to blast my Gnarlid. He can swing in for 8, but he's pretty much guaranteed to die if he does that. I'm sure he has 1 Galvanic Blast in his hand at least, because in my experience the Affinity player always has 1 Galvanic Blast in his hand. Especially when you don't want him to. What are we gonna get? Is it gonna? Oh no. Alright. We're hitting him for 8. We're keeping these back as our super secret. We'll attack first. I don't want to tell him right now. He's got to wait and find out. All right. Not yet. All right. We have lots of land open. So he can think we have something. I don't know what he thinks we might have. But I never would have thought he'd have Ornithopters, so. There it is. That would have done it. That's okay. Gleeful Sabotage? Definitely yes. Moment's Peace. Oh, I wish you were something else. I wish you could stop an Atog. If nothing stops an Atog. Sabotage, 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 and a Moment's Peace. And I'm taking out these Manamorphos again, even though it seems a little dangerous to do that. We've been doing okay. I feel like I'm tempting fate. We have 8 cards that want white mana, and we have 8 cards that can provide white mana. That seems okay, but it's probably wrong to take those out. But bringing Gleeful Sabotage, definitely right. A Moment's Peace seems good. Bringing in the other ones might be important, especially on the draw. Well, we got a 0 land hand. We're gonna mulligan that. All right. Yeah, we'll keep this. Could be very slow. It's a turn 1 scout. Utopia Sprawl is always better when you have 2 lands, because then you can use 1 forest to cast Sprawl on the other forest, and you still have 2 mana left over. Electrickery's a thing. Affinity has other stuff too. Here's a trickery. Wow. Nope, it's an Atog. Screw that guy. I hate ATOGs. All right. Do we stick the Rancor? Yeah, we do. Okay. Maybe we kept up Moment's Peace, but the Moment's Peace isn't for the ATOG. The Moment's Peace is for the 4/4/4 guys that can hit you on turn 4. That's what the Moment's Peace is for. Hopefully the Sabotage comes in and does what I need it to do. I just need to get another guy. Yeah. That guy's a guy. He's not going to push a damage with the ATOG. Double Rancor. We get them back. Makes it that much scarier for you. Keeping Moment's Peace up makes me feel a little happier. I don't want to sabotage one thing. I want to sabotage 2 things. Now. There's the Mirror Enforcer. Still not going to threaten me with that ATOG. Okay. Here's my Bogle. And now we sabotage. Seems okay. And conspiring, yes, well, not the same target. Who would ever want to do that? Okay. Blowing things up and passing the turn. We don't have much in the way of an offense though, so this could still easily go his way. I'm always underwhelmed by Gleeful Sabotage. But he had to tap his 4/4 to get his Sun Chaser, so that's something. We don't need you, Forest. This guy can still get big enough to do that, but only if you sacrificed all of your mana creating stuff. Otherwise, you trade there. Yeah. We can't afford to trade our creatures quite that easily. We need First Strike or Toughness for that Glade Cover Scout. Alright. Or what did I just say? I don't know what I said. What was that? Weird. Alright. Things that would be useful now. An Aura Norlid. We can go look. An Ancestral Mask would be very good. An Ethereal Armor would be super helpful. One of those two would be ideal. This would be +4/+4 first strike, and this would be +6/+6. He already has trample, so that'd be pretty awesome. Alternately, an Arlid coming in would be a 5/5, and you would be able to block him, so that would give us a pretty guaranteed clock. My attackers, I am not attacking. All right, sir. Wish I could get rid of that ATOG. Thoughtcast. Yep. ATOG doesn't have a lot to eat. He doesn't have a lot of artifacts out there, or a lot of land, so if we're stumbling, he's stumbling too. We still have a moment's peace. We can use twice. Ornithopter is really not scary. If we do that, then he knows we have the moment's peace. We'll take 7. It does get us into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It gets us really close to ATOG fling range. Okay. We'll take our moment of peace. This means we can attack. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has to sack a lot of stuff to do that. All we're getting is Rancors. Triple trample. How's that? Alright. Oh yeah. I'll keep that open. We're keeping our moment's peace up again. We're going to keep our forest back too, so you can think we have a second moment's peace. That would be fine. He doesn't have to do anything. Alright. We get all of our Rancors back. But we can just hang on to him. Alright. ATOG out of the picture makes me much more comfortable. Everything else Affinity does is quite fair. ATOG's the thing that always gets me. Blockers. No, blockers. We'll take 7. You can just play another ATOG. Gnarlade. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 4. That's all we got. We should have played the Rancor last turn. If we're going to play the moment's peace. We can play double Rancor and keep peace up, and that gives us a bigger Gnarlid next turn. And we also hit for 5. Oh no. Hitting for 5's good now. And we can still get the gnarly, because I forgot about my Utopia sword. Alright. So, no Moment's Peace. That could kill us, but we do get a 5/5. Somewhat precariously perched at 5/5. He's living off of these 2 Rancors on this 1 toughness Bogle. But it seems to do the trick. Now we'll go down to 10. A Frogmite. And the Mirror Enforcer, okay. Well, there goes my Bogle attacks. Any enchantment. That'll do it. Finally got the Gnarlid with the mask. Who goes nuts? Alright. Giant Gnarlid for the win. Why not? It's either this or we're going to lose. So, that's got to be it. It's a fog, and we lose. It was one way or another. I shouldn't have attacked with my Bogle. Alright, so if I left the Bogle back... Oh, man. Yeah. There they come. 4, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The question is whether or not he had any kind of burn. He has to have a big panic blast, right? Alright. Yeah. Alright, so nothing I could have done, actually, except leave Moment's Peace up. Ah. Alright, he's playing Fogs. We're on the play. Sabotage on the play can be nice. All those Rancors. My goodness. Okay. 1 Flaring Pain's what we have. 1 Moment's Peace. Double Gleeful Sabotage. Alright. We have 8 cards that'll get us this white mana. And yes, I wish we had 12. Alright. I really need to work on a sideboard plan if I'm going to play these things in any sort of daily event. So I know what the heck I'm doing. Yeah. There we go. Bing, bing, white. You just don't die to electricity. And this is going to be a much better turn than we had before. Don't die to electricity. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright. Well done. Okay. Green, white, 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 white. We need to push all our damage. Yes. Yowza is right. Plus an Arlid. So this could go much better, but Affinity can win just as fast as Hexproof sometimes. We're out of trickery range. That makes me happy. He's got a lot of guys. Oh, and a lot of cards. Alright. He's hitting me for 5. Yeah. But we get armor and Gnarlid. He's keeping Fog up, but we have a 6/6 to block. And I will throw Gnarlid under the bus, meaning he will take whatever blocks he can get. Well, we can have 6. We're tapped out anyway. This is for all the marbles. Can we go 3-0 with Pauper Hexproof? Or are we resigned to a fate of 2 1s? Alright, now it's good games. Just a land coming in next turn, nothing exciting. But the turn 3 Ledgewalker with Rancor and Armor, pretty tough to beat. Those are premier 1-drop enchantments. You see those in Modern and in Pauper. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on my stream. I'm going to try and stream more regularly. If you want to see folks from the YouTube channel come by and do some streaming, let me know. I will try and bend their ears. I could even try and bend Dan's ear, but he doesn't like streaming quite as much as just making videos. I think it's a little less pressure for him. I think Brendan streams sometimes, so you never know. Maybe we'll get him out here, but tell me and I'll pass the word along for you. So we played this deck, which is Hexproof in Pauper. This is Dane 5's list, which you can find him on MTG Goldfish. He's got lots of 3-1s and a 4-0 just in the last month or so. With this list, I like it because it's all forests. This is the one of Colony Garden, which I don't even know if I like that there. Maybe it should just be 17 forests. It's Abundant Growth, Utopia Sprawls, and Manamorphose, which I always seem to take out in the sideboard, but maybe they should stay. We got, they worked out okay, taking them out today. Hornet Sting, Scattershots. I kind of like those in there because Delver's one of the tougher matchups for Hexproof. But yeah, this is the Pauper list that we played, and the Modern list is over here. This is pretty much the Modern list to play, more or less. It's got 13 creatures, it's 12 dudes plus a Dryad Arbor. Daybreak Coronets, where I sprung for today, so I could actually build a real Modern list. That was pretty much it. I had to spring for these dudes, and I had to spring for the Spirit Dancers. I went for the budget version of the land. We got brush lands, which are actually really nice. Sun Petal Groves, which most of the time come into play untapped, and Wooded Bastion, which is a card that lets us have turn 1 green mana and turn 2 double white, which is pretty nice. So we do turn 1 Forest, turn 2 Bastion, and that happened once. And I thought I was going to cast a Daybreak Coronet, and it didn't happen because I'm dumb. But there's our sideboard, which worked out pretty well too. I might want to try and throw a 4th Rest in Peace in because I love that card so much. But thanks everyone for joining me. Check us out at youtube.com/magicgatheringstrat. Check out our website at magicgatheringstrat.com. I'm Bava, and this was my stream on Twitch. And we're done now. I would tell you to do something like subscribe to stuff, but you guys know all that stuff, so do what you're gonna do. Check out our website though. I will be doing an article series on hexproof and on Pauper modern crossovers probably next week, so keep an eye out for that. magicgatheringstrat.com. All right, catch y'all later.